It was a bright Sunday afternoon in Monterey Bay, California. Families from all over the country were streaming into the famous Pacific Blue Marine Park, a place known for spectacular dolphin and orca shows. The salty ocean breeze carried the sound of laughter, and colorful banners swayed above the gates. Inside the park, the Grand Marine Stadium was filling up. Hundreds of spectators took their seats, cameras ready, children leaning forward in excitement. In the crystal blue pool below, the park's star performer, a massive orca named Luna, glided silently through the water. On the edge of the platform stood Jessica Radcliffe, a veteran trainer admired for her calm confidence and the almost magical bond she shared with Luna. As she waved to the crowd, the stadium erupted in cheers. Luna surfaced beside her, letting out a playful spray of mist that drew giggles from the front row. The first part of the show was pure magic. Luna leapt high into the air, her black and white body glistening under the sunlight, sending waves crashing against the stadium's walls. Each trick was met with thunderous applause. But then, something shifted. Observers noticed Luna circling the pool's edge a little more slowly, her movements less predictable. Jessica crouched down, giving hand signals to re-engage her, but Luna's eyes seemed fixed on something else. Suddenly, Luna exploded out of the water with more force than usual. Jessica stepped back, startled, but continued with the routine. A moment later, gasps erupted from the crowd. Luna had caught Jessica's arm in her mouth. The pool turned chaotic. Water splashed violently as Jessica struggled to keep her footing. Trainers on the sidelines rushed forward, waving poles and shouting commands in urgent tones. The audience was frozen in a mix of disbelief and horror. Some stood, others covered their mouths. A few children began crying. Luna pulled Jessica toward the water. Two trainers dove in, battling the waves as they tried to free her. The scene was desperate. Shouts, splashes, and the roar of panic filling the air. Finally, after a tense struggle, Jessica was pulled onto the platform, her arm badly injured, and her face pale with shock. Paramedics raced into the stadium, guided by trainers toward the injured woman. The audience watched in silence as Jessica was placed onto a stretcher and hurried toward the waiting ambulance outside the park gates. Police officers managed the growing crowd of worried onlookers. Within minutes, Jessica was in the emergency room, surrounded by doctors and nurses working frantically under bright surgical lights. Monitors beeped steadily. Voices called out medical instructions. The fate of the trainer who once danced with a giant of the sea now hung in the balance. Back at the marine park, the sun was setting. Flags were lowered to half-mast, and visitors began placing flowers and candles near the entrance. The once joyful atmosphere had turned somber. The laughter of the morning was gone, replaced by quiet reflection on how quickly beauty can turn into tragedy.